Dominic by William Steig, Chapter 6. For the next several days, Dominic was Mr. Badger's nurse, housekeeper, and friend. He fed him well, he kept his house clean and neat, he talked to him and listened to him talk. He kept him warm when he felt cold and fanned him when he was too warm. Most helpful of all was the music he played on his piccolo. It brought peace to the pig's spirit. One day, Mr. Badger asked Dominic to sit beside him for a serious talk.
"Dominic," he said. "Dominic, my friend. You are my friend, even though we've known each other only a few days. Dominic, I know that my time has come to leave this life. I've lived 100 years, and I'm not going to live any longer. I'm at the end of the story entitled Bartholomew Badger. As I've told you, I'm alone in the world. I've had many relatives, many friends, all dear to me, but they all passed on before me. I was my mother's youngest child, the baby of the family."
Mr. Badger paused to rest. Dominic tried to visualize him as a baby, but he could only imagine a tiny pig looking old and wrinkled. Mr. Badger continued,
"I was happily married, very much in love with my wife and prosperous, but we never had any children. It was the one thing missing from our life. How we longed to have piglets of our own. Of course, we enjoyed playing with the children of others, but it wasn't the same as having our own, Dominic. I hope for your sake you will have a lot of children. But now I want to talk of something more immediate. Just a moment, let me catch my breath."
Something that had to be said was on his mind.
"Dominic, please get me a shot of brandy so I can go on talking."
Dominic got Mr. Badger a jigger of Applejack and had some himself. It was strong stuff, and he had to growl to clear the burning in his throat.
"Dominic, let me continue. That sneaking gang of thieves and cutthroats haven't just been after the things you see around this house. They know I'm extremely wealthy, and now you know it, and they want my wealth, but they're not going to get their filthy paws on it. It's buried, and the only one who knows where it's buried is me. Those doomsday devils have tried every possible trick to pry my secret loose. They even spent a whole day preaching charity to me, one at each window shouting pious messages, but I've lived long enough, goodness knows, to understand that sort of play acting."
Mr. Badger looked warmly at Dominic.
"Dominic," he said,
resting his hoof on Dominic's paw,
"I want you to inherit my wealth."
Dominic was taken aback. No, he protested. "I didn't help you so I'd get anything. I helped you because you needed help. Besides, you're not going to die."
"I am,"
said Bartholomew Badger.
"As sure as this is Wednesday the 14th, I am."
Dominic looked at the calendar. It was Wednesday the 14th.
"I know you didn't help me with a reward in mind. Anyway, this is no reward. I am leaving my entire estate, all my assets to you, period. You've seen that pear tree in back of the house? Stand at the pear tree facing due south. Walk 103 paces and you will come to 4 black stones laid together in the form of a square. Remove the stones and dig. It's yours, all of it."
"Keep your money," said Dominic. "I don't want it. I only want you to stay alive and get well. I'll bet you could live another 100 years.
"Nonsense," said
the pig, looking very, very tired.
"I don't know just when I'm going. I'll say goodbye now. I'm so happy to have known you and so grateful for your kindness. Please play me something beautiful on your piccolo."
Dominic played his piccolo. He played quite a while, and while he played, Bartholomew Badger passed into the next world with a peaceful smile on his face. Dominic, worried, tried to wake him. Then he realized the pig was dead. And that is the end of Chapter 6.